Okay, here's a rant that might seem random, but it's not, because 'tis the season. It's June, which means it is wedding season, which can be fun, but also fucking expensive and stressful, especially for those of you who are brides, because society has made sure that for a lot of women, in this heteronormative society, in society's eyes, this is the day to which our entire worth has been amounting to, the day that we become yoked to the ownership of a man. Ah! Oh my God. And just like the grip that the wedding industry has on our ovaries is pretty fucking ridiculous. But I digress. Like, well, not really. The upcharge on everything in the wedding industry is so fucking dumb, on flowers alone. But as a former bride myself, I just want to offer some advice because I feel like it's needed, and I feel like there's advice that I wished that I had when I was a bride, okay? Remember that, now, first of all, weddings are fucking expensive. Even some of the cheapest weddings are expensive. Mine was about $5,000. I've seen people spend $80,000 and be miserable during their wedding. And so if you're going to spend any amount of money on a wedding, please make sure that it is indeed the happiest day of your fucking life, okay? Make sure it is the happiest day of your fucking life for all that money that you are spending. A wedding itself is just a party. It's just a party. Is it for you? Yeah, I mean, yes, to some extent, because, you should, if you're throwing a party, you'll want to have a good time. If you want to wear a pretty dress and everything, that's for you to look pretty and gorgeous and everything, and have this, beautiful aesthetic surrounding the magic of you having found your true love, which is what a marriage is essentially about, is the fact that you found your person, right? You found the person that you want to room with and possibly have kids with, but do taxes with and sign a lease with forever. That is a big decision. And if you have made the right one, if you are confident that you've made the right one, that is something to be so very happy about. It is definitely something to celebrate, and you should have the right to celebrate it in any way that you see fit. With that being said, do make sure that you keep your eye on that fact that at the end of the day, it's about you and your person. It's about you and your partner. And with things like this wedding, something will go wrong. Things will go wrong, okay? Nothing is going to turn out exactly the way you envisioned it. I don't care how detail-oriented or perfectionist you are. There is a guarantee that something will go wrong. Okay? So, first of all, endeavor to be happy no matter what, okay? Because no matter what, at the end of the day, you will have married your person, and that is literally all that matters. Everything leading up to that is all extra. And anyone that has anything to say about anything that goes wrong during the wedding can honestly suck your dick, okay? Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Everybody that is there should be there to celebrate you finding happiness and nothing else, okay? Nothing else. Pick the right bridesmaids, wedding party, whatever. Pick the right wedding party. maid of honor, man of honor, whoever you have, person of honor, best man, best person, pick the right fucking person, okay? You don't go solely based on who is entitled to have that title, okay? Pick a person that you actually really trust and can depend on, because you will need it. The day will be stressful. Even if you have a wedding planner, you will need somebody to be your point man, to solve problems throughout the day and help you, because your only job that day, after all of the work that you've done to plan this fucking party for people that, hopefully that you love, but let's be honest, some of these people, sometimes some of the people that come to your wedding, you haven't seen in years, right? You haven't entertained their opinion about anything in your life for probably since you were a fucking teenager, probably since you were a fucking kid. You've probably been pressured to invite them because your mom is like, they held you when you were 6 months old. You know what I mean? Your only job should be to look amazing and eat and have fun. You want to have the right people beside you, sharing that moment and helping you out, okay? You don't want people that you know are drama queens, that you know have to be the center of attention no matter what. You do not want people that are, honestly, just probably going to be a source of stress for you. If you can see it coming, if you know that you have those people and you can see it coming, don't have them in your party. Don't do it. Don't have them in your party. And if you are, just don't have them be your main point person. Okay? Don't have them be your main point person. You need somebody that you can trust. Weddings have a great way of bringing out people's true nature. If jealousy, resentment, whether or not they can really show up for you or not. And now, life is not perfect, and sometimes people cannot be there for you because life happens. Travel is expensive, money, XYZ, it happens, right? So it's not like anyone that doesn't show up for your wedding is automatically cut out of your life. But I'm just saying, definitely pay attention to how people go about handling being there for you at your wedding. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, it has an interesting way, a very interesting way of revealing people's true nature. Okay. So, yeah. What else? Oh, yeah, first, remember, it is a party. It is a party, and like I said, the people that come to your wedding should be there to have fun with you and to celebrate you having found happiness. They are not fundamentally there to get a free meal or an open bar or to drink. Now, that is a perk, that's for sure. But they're not there to comment. They shouldn't be there, at least, to comment on how they would have done things. At least, well, maybe they will, but at least, wait till you get home to gossip. You know what I mean? And so if anyone is going to make you feel bad about certain choices at your wedding, unless you just really handled it really poorly and really made some fucking rude ass decisions, which some people getting married do, pay them no mind. Pay them no mind. And like I said, pay attention to the people that are supportive of you or not. You know what I mean? Because like I said, if everything has worked out and you have found your person and you are 100% confident you guys have made some smart choices up to this point to decide to get married, people, like, everyone there should be happy for you. Everyone there should be happy for you. And you should have a good time. Make sure that you are able to eat at the reception. Everybody will want to talk to you. Everyone will want to take pictures with you. Everyone will want to say congratulations. Everyone will want to have a conversation with you. This is where your point person comes in, maid of honor, man of honor, best, whatever. Like, this is where your point person comes in to make sure that you sit down and eat the food that you took so much time to pick out. I didn't get to eat the wonderful chicken Florentine that I picked for my fucking reception that everybody loved, but I didn't get to have any, and they didn't pack me any either. All I got to taste was the cake, and I was so hungry. Make sure that you are able to sit down and eat and actually have time with your person. You know, the whole thing that this party is about, you two joining your lives together, like, actually make sure that you have time to, like, sit down and look at all of this beautiful, you know, these beautiful decorations and things that you've painstakingly picked out. Like, to take some, make sure you have some time to sit down and, like, really relish the moment and, like, look over at your person and be like, ah, and maybe get drunk if you want to, in peace, in fucking peace, and let everybody else do their job, to take pictures, to bounce people if need be, you know, because as long as you're not being a Godzilla about it, hopefully the people that you've surrounded yourself are dedicated to helping you have a good day. I know me, having been a bridesmaid, as a friend, I take it upon myself to make sure that my friend, the bride, the groom, but so far it's been brides, has a good time, and I'm willing to do anything that it takes to make sure that nobody it taints the experience for them. You know, that's how your friends should feel. That's how the people around you should be supporting you for your wedding. Okay. Like I said, be a decent person, obviously. Like, don't turn into a monster, because nobody deserves to be treated like that. I don't care if it is your fucking wedding. You don't get to just be a monster. You do get to have mental breakdowns. Like, it happens, you know what I mean? But, like, you know, but anyway, for all the fucking money that you are probably spending on your wedding, make sure that you are actually having a good time. Because the day will come and go. It will go by so quickly. All the time. People say this all the time, but I'm telling you now, all of the time that you spent, whether you spent 9 months planning it, whether you spent 2 years planning it, even whether you spent a month planning it, it really pales in comparison to the fact that this lasts one day long. For most weddings. There are definitely other weddings that last like 7 days, but the weddings I'm talking about, traditionally in the United States, it's going to be one day. It will come and it will go. And all you will have for the rest of your life and the rest of your marriage is just the memory of that day and the pictures that come with it. Don't you want it to have been fun? Because it won't be perfect. But don't you want to look back on it and be like, wow, that was so fun? Because otherwise, what's the point? A party that you put on for so much money that you didn't have fucking fun at because you were worried about how everybody else perceived it, or you're worried about the little things that went wrong that other people won't even notice, but you'll notice, right? But who cares? Who cares? That's not what it's about. You want to look back on that day and be happy with it. And And remember, it's not about the little things that go wrong. It's not about the fact that there were no centerpieces, or the centerpieces weren't exactly the way you wanted it, or the wrong flowers came in. Like, yeah, that's fucking annoying. But essentially, a wedding is about the fact that you found your person and you are confidently going into the rest of your life with them. And at the end of the day, you want to look back on your wedding and look back on it fondly and be like, wow, that was fun. Don't let all of this other shit distract from that. And make sure that you have people around you that you know have your best interest in mind, and that you know are going to try their very hardest to make sure that you do enjoy that one special day that you're only going to get one of. Okay? Promise me you'll do that. And also pay attention to the things that weddings bring out in people. It can be very interesting and very telling. Very telling. Okay, anyway, that's it. I'm gonna go back to the rest of my day.